so good to be back here and connected. Saya Prasidya Puspa akan menemani Anda dengan sejumlah informasi dari dunia hiburan. Langsung saja, Showbiz Corner. Penyanyi, penulis lagu sekaligus produser asal Amerika Serikat, Charlie Puth, memulai karirnya dari YouTube. Nama Charlie Puth besar berkat sejumlah hitsnya seperti Attention, See You Again featuring Wiz Khalifa, hingga Love and Right yang berkolaborasi dengan Jungkook BTS. Pekan lalu Charlie Puth merilis album terbarunya yang sangat personal bertajuk Charlie.
That B flat, and I'm hearing a little, what is that, a bird? Ooh, I like this.
Dan beberapa waktu sebelumnya, saya berbincang dengan Charlie Puth yang sedang pelesiran di Singapura bersama dengan Singapore Tourism Board. Here we go.
Now I know we're talking about sound.
Hi Charlie, how are you?
Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing really well. Thank you so much for your time. Nice to meet you. I'm delighted.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you as well. Thank you for taking the time. Very excited.
Yeah. So you're in Singapore right now?
Yes.
What are you doing over there?
I mean, can't you tell I'm in Singapore right now? Look at this background. This is just a curtain background. It looks like I could be anywhere, but I assure you I am in Singapore.
Mm-hmm.
It's early. It still feels like the jet lag is still feeling like I'm kind of in a different planet right now, but I assure you I am in Singapore and I'm loving every minute of it. You know, the weather's been incredible too, so I'll probably step outside after this.
So what are you doing over there?
I'm with the tourism board right now. They flew me and my friends out to experience some of the most prominent sites in Singapore. And
nice.
I get the opportunity to go around and see things that I normally wouldn't get to see if I'm just coming in to play a show. And I also haven't been here in 4 years, so I'm very, very thankful for the tourism board and everything they're doing.
I do miss Singapore. You know, I can say the best in Southeast Asia, the food, the people, you know, even the public transportation, even its iconic sites, iconic places. Have you visited some interesting places, like for your next content or on your social media or for your new album?
Well, it was funny, and it's so we're driving around and I'm looking at all the architecture. It's very pretty architecture. I noticed a lot of coffee shops and I keep seeing this word kaya, and I'm like, Kaya, that's I know a lot of I have like 3 friends named Kaya. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, this Kaya person is really making a mark for themselves in Singapore. They have so many businesses. And then I say to my driver, I'm like, who is Kaya? Me thinking it's like an actual person. They're like, oh no, that's like a type of breakfast. It's very apparently
it's common for Asian.
It's like a whole set, right? It has the egg, it has the what's that, and I tasted this
Kopi o kosong. Is it right?
Say it again.
Kopi o kosong.
Kopi o koso. That's the black coffee with no sugar that I had. Apparently I'm very good at saying that. I took pride in how well I said that and when I ordered it. I had the kopi o koso. I had the round egg, the kaya egg, and I had the whole Singapore breakfast dining experience. They took us around to see the skyline and the Marina Bay Mall, of course, and like some of the best shopping
you visit there?
What's that?
You visit there, Marina Bay Sands?
Yeah, I visited there. That was one of the first places I went to kind of just not fall asleep because I had gotten off the plane. Some of the best shopping I've ever been to. I don't even know if that place was around 6 years ago when I first came here. It's just, but I do remember that the people are warm and wonderful and sweet and caring. I can walk around, it's hard for me to walk around a lot of places in the world due to my job and everything, but all my Singaporean fans are like excited to say hi, and I'm excited to say hi to them as well. But they're never like intrusive or anything. They like are like, oh, he's with the tourism board right now. Let him see our beautiful city. So I'm appreciative of that, and I've just been having fun going around, and it's been quite entertaining this entire time.
Listen! When from a distance, squeaky clean baby-faced Billy clippity clopped to town and changed everything in exactly 3 minutes and 23 seconds.
Oh, I'm such a loser.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about your third album, Charlie, right?
Yeah.
Will be released on October 7.
Yes.
So how is the progress so far?
It's been amazing. It's quite exciting to have all of these songs that were essentially born on the internet come into form and shape, and to involve all my fans, especially my Singapore fans, along the way. I remember playing a show 4 years ago in Singapore, and then going backstage and coming up with so many ideas for a next body of work after Voice Notes. But obviously for this album, I wasn't touring at all due to the pandemic. Traveling was super limited. So I performed for my fans in a different way. And then, and that's by uploading the progress of my songwriting ability online and seeing my Singapore fans comment.
But I remember back to your interview with Ellen, like a couple months ago, I heard you say that Charlie is the most you, quote unquote, the most you music ever. What did you mean by saying that?
It's the most me music ever, just because it simply felt right to name all of these songs after myself. They feel like an extension of my personality, and my personality is like a little bit of humor. I've heard
Crazy.
I'm pretty crazy. I've heard that I'm musical, and all of these songs are that. So if these songs had a mirror in front of them, you would see this face, I suppose.
Okay, since the pandemic, I've seen a lot of your videos on your TikTok, on Instagram Reels, sharing your creative process, behind the scene, etc., etc. And like you mentioned, the album that is born from the internet.
Yeah.
What was the idea?
Well, the idea came, like I kind of touched upon before. I thought my touring career was going to take a pause for a while, and that's how I come up with songs. I perform on stage, and then I leave the stage, and then I go behind stage and then come up with songs. That's the main way I come up with songs, and I didn't have that. So I thought, how am I going to make an album? And I turned to the internet, like I usually do in many situations, musical and non-musical, and I decided that there would be a different way that I could perform for my fans and get that same feeling of getting off stage and creating a song. And certainly going on TikTok and documenting the process of Light Switch and all of these songs that you'll hear on October 7. It's almost given me the sensation that I've written these songs with millions of people. What if there was a song that started off like blum 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 blum?
And also through your social media, I can see some people say that you are a musical genius. Do you agree with that? Because personally, I am totally agree with that.
Well, it's nice of you. My main goal is to inspire other people who might not even be musicians to make music and encourage them, because music absolutely can be made by anybody. That's why I got especially excited when I had that black coffee in Singapore and hit the little teacup.
Maybe it can be your next inspiration for a song, Kopi O Kosong.
Kopi, I might have to name it Kopi O Kosong.
Okay, from Singapore, Kopi O Kosong. Even I love how you do your, I'm trying, your, yeah. At that pitch, okay. Yeah, it's a simple voice, but ear catchy. How do you get the inspiration for your music and for your lyric as well?
What's funny is that I put those as rhythmic placeholders. So when
Can you repeat your yeah?
yeah, it's just literally how I say yeah, but I do that to kind of like get the drum pocket right. So when I'm making a song, I usually record 3 instruments and then layer the vocals on top of that. And sometimes the drums aren't done, so I just sprinkle a little yeah, whatever, and it kind of fills the rhythmic palette a bit.
Okay, I've seen your artwork, cover art. Through the cover art, I can see Left and Right is one of the, one of the track in the album with a massive appreciation, a Billboard record, and even more than 200 million viewers on YouTube. Did you expect this from the beginning, that Left and Right with Jungkook would be a very successful duet?
Well, I'll tell you, I knew it was going to make a little bit of a splash because it has one of the biggest K-pop singers on the planet on it. But I didn't expect to be so welcomed into the K-pop community, and for it to broaden and expand my fan base the way that it has. I think that's really a really beautiful thing, how music can transcend and bring you places you never thought you'd be.
Talking about your maybe next tour, perhaps, I don't know. The last time you visited Indonesia was in 2018, right? When you performed in Voice Notes.
That's right.
Will you come back to Indonesia to help your next gig? And what are you gonna say to your fans in Indonesia?
Yeah, just I'm starting to get reacquainted after the pandemic in Asia with all my fans here. Starting it off in Singapore, of course, but I'm very excited to go everywhere and see Indonesia, of course, and see my fans there as well. And I miss them, and I hope that they like this new album, and just like I love it.
Thank you so much for the time. So glad that we could listening to your new album, Charlie, soon on October 7. Once again, Charlie Puth, thank you. I enjoy speaking with you. Have a good day.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Have a good
Have a
one.
good day. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, itu dia tadi wawancara saya dengan Charlie Puth yang merilis album terbarunya bertajuk Charlie 7 Oktober 2022. Gimana? Lagu mana yang Anda suka dari album Charlie? Kalau saya banyak. Kita doakan bersama ya, semoga Charlie bisa kembali manggung di Indonesia setelah 2018 kemarin ada konser lagi nanti di sini. Well, itu dia tadi Showbiz Corner pekan ini. Saya Prasidya Puspa pamit. Terima kasih banyak sudah menyaksikan wawancara ini. Kita jumpa lagi minggu depan. Oke, bye-bye.